Hey everybody, this is VGLogic, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation. We're at our third boss now, and after this guy we'll actually be on to the third island, which is the final island of the game. So, with that in mind, I guess we'll get to it. I do vaguely remember how to beat this guy. I struggled with him when I was younger, and I finally worked out there was a really easy way of doing it. So, cheap or not, this is how we're going to do it. He chucks rocks at you. Bit of an asshole, TNT drops, and really, you can sort of run left and right to avoid those boulders, but there's no point really. You might as well just do what I'm doing, just wait in the corner. Eventually he throws a rock which stays on the screen, and then you just spin it at him. The reason I waited as well is that minecart that goes across. You can actually hit that, and then you kind of got to do the whole thing again. But this really is the way to beat Koala Kong. He doesn't really mix anything up too much. This is the way to do it. So now we'll just wait. Wait for him to chuck his thing, move out of the way. Wait for that minecart to go past. And smack him in the ass. There you go. Rinse and repeat. For the next couple, I think an extra TNT block drops down somewhere. I think that's what I had problems with, when I first did this. Oops. Oh yeah, even that's not going to get us from here. If we stay in this corner, we're, totally safe. Go on, chuck your thing. Thank you. I think I've got time to chuck it. There you go. Alright, and I don't think this phase is any different to the last one. A second TNT drops. I suppose you can see... Whoops. I suppose you can see how it would be a bit tricky if, you were jumping left to right. I think that's what you're supposed to do. But that's fine. There's a gap. Let's wait for this to go past. There's no true rush. And there we go. Koala Kong's dead. Well, what can I say, really? It was easy enough. I kind of maybe cheesing it a bit, but why make it difficult for ourselves, huh? Anyway, third island now, and we're on heavy machinery. This is again a stage area that we've not seen before, or a theme of stage we've not seen before. These play mostly in 2D as well, which I really like, so... Is there anything to worry about here? Not especially. Just your general, your pitfalls. These guys don't throw anything at you. You can step on the blue pipes, but you can't step on the red ones. What have I got? You can't kill these guys either. There's no point trying. You can spin them, they just kill you. You can jump on them, they just kill you. So leave them to go about their business. They're not hurting anyone after all. Okay, now what do I think about our gem chances this time around? Well, ever since every stage I mention, ooh, gem chances, ooh, embryo, gem chances, and we never get one. So I'm actually not going to say diddly squat about it. And we'll see what happens, that's all I'm going to say. I don't remember this stage being particularly tricky. I do think Sunset Vista was harder than this, although Sunset Vista is trickier than most of the stages, if I also remember right too. Also, I have turned the game off since the last video, and that means we're back to basically square one with our lives, and that's fine. But I also took the... there we go, end of the gem chances. Or maybe not, because we haven't got a checkpoint yet. Alright, let's not screw up like that again. But anyway, I checked out online... that was kind of dicey. I checked up online what those Dr. Cortex symbols do. Apparently, if you find all three in a stage, you get a key, which actually gives you access to different stages. There's 2 stages in the game locked behind those keys. There's a more tricky version of the riding the pig level. That's kind of cool. And I think that stage, when we were running along, that corridor that never really ended, the Road to Nowhere, I think it was called, there's another version of those, but that's what those Dr. Cortex things do. I mean, I know we found one, but for the life of me, I can't imagine where the other 2 would have been, so, maybe that's something we'll revisit at another time. At the moment, I'm just focused on trying to get to that first checkpoint, because if anything, they're quite spread out here. Okay, let's not screw up here. Was this where we dicked up last time? It was here, wasn't it? Just here. Now these things you can kill, so it's not... I don't know why I'm flinching the way I am. That's fine. Yeah, you can kill these things, just gotta make sure you spin. Now this guy, I'm gonna jump on him, try and... Yeah, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. And that's good. I am really feeling the need for a checkpoint. I don't think we've had one yet. One's got to be coming, right? I mean, it's been a while. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to just try and jump early. Get underneath. There you go, just like that. Wow. Okay, 2 of those already. I don't know if that's indicative of a short stage. Ah, there's our checkpoint. This kills you, of course. Much like everything else in this game does. Let's just wait for it to go off and we'll do our jump. Quite generous on the timing there, so we'll be alright. We'd like to build up our lives a little bit too. So I don't really want to lose, you know, 4 lives in a stage, but I'm sure stranger things have happened. And save point. And you know what? Now I'm fairly confident these don't screw up our chances for for box completion on a stage. I'm just gonna go for it, man. 38, nice. See, although we're a lot further than 38% through the game, from a gem standpoint we're certainly not, so that's why it's you know, not as high as you might think it would be. But that's fine. I'm not really going for percentage either. I mean, you know, if I was actually a good player, then, you know, we'd be going for gems and unlocking all the extra levels and not dying at all, but that's not... I'm not quite at that skill... Sorry, excuse me. Not quite at that skill level, sadly, so this really is just going to be a standard playthrough, get our asses to the end of the game, pop the champagne, everyone goes home. And, you know, I might actually do the second and third games as well. They are easier than this. At least, in my opinion, they are easier than this. They also had a few things. I mean, of course, this was the first game, and, you know, they added good, worthwhile things to the sequels. You had things like warp rooms and a slightly more, you know, thoughtful save system. You know, really advanced the game along. Not that this is bad at all. Oh wow, we're actually going to get 3 masks, so we'll be invincible for a little while. That's kind of neat. Haven't done that since the first stage. Pitfalls can still kill you in this state, however, so let's not be too stupid. Let's play at least fairly carefully. Whoa, that's a fast-moving platform. Whew, okay, that's good. How are we doing this stage? Well, I've only got 1 embryo thing, and 2 embryo things. Would I have missed one? Now, that I can't be sure of. I just can't help but feeling that this stage is coming to an end because, you know, we've got the save point already. But if we have missed one, that would mean maybe we've missed a box along the line somewhere as well. Might screw up our gem chances. And some more boxes. It does feel like they tone the difficulty down, at least just a little bit, from Sunset Vista. I mean, this is a fair bit easier. Oh wow, there's our end. Alright, now what do you reckon? I don't think we've died yet, apart from right at the beginning, which didn't count because we didn't have a checkpoint yet. Have we got all the boxes, and have we got our first gem? Well, let's find out. I would love it if we did. Come on, tell me I missed no boxes and oh my god. Oh, screw you. Where were they? Ah. Oh well, I flawless the level. Ah, where were those 3 boxes? Ugh. Ah, that makes me a bit sad. Oh well, I'll tell you, we're only 9 minutes in-ish, so we're going to do another stage. I don't really think that Koala Kong counts as a stage because that was dead easy. I have no idea how long this stage is. Or if it's difficult or not. Okay. What's the drill here? Well, same as last time really. Red is bad, blue is fine. We're going to go invincible again. Wow, you're kidding me. I thought I was going to jump straight across and get it. Well, that was a true waste of invincibility. Oh well. I guess we'll go this way because it has a box. Ooh, that was terrible. Terrible damage. Ooh. Well, that went pretty well, I think. And moving swiftly on. Okay, this is another mask for us. It seems to be handing out like candy on this stage. Which way should we go? So let's go left for a change. Was I right to go left? Well, I guess we'll never know. There's boxes here, though. That's encouraging. Yeah, this would be a real dick of a stage if it, you know, you have to kind of go back on yourself each time to get boxes you might have missed down with different routes. That would suck. I hope that's not the case. I actually think we're approaching one of my... God damn it. I actually think we're approaching one of my favourite stages in the game. There's a stage called, yeah. There's a stage called Toxic Waste coming up before long. And it's a level where it's themed not too dissimilar to this. Just crap everywhere. Wow. And, but there's lots of, like, barrels to avoid. It's actually really kind of cool. And the music is I seem to remember it being good. Whoa, God, that sucked. Right, let's not be stupid here. Let's run across, wait. There's 3. Can I jump off the middle? There we go. Okay. That could have gone a little better. I just saw there's a blue gem there to the left, so I don't think we can get everything on this stage. That's a pity. But we've died a couple of times, so it's kind of irrelevant, I think. $11 lives, still plenty. Not really sweating it too much. Hyper short stage, jeez. I think that tells us that maybe there was quite a bit of backtracking in this stage. You know, maybe I was right. Maybe you do have to go back up the forks in the stage to make sure you get every box. That's a dick move if that's true. And I'm going to take the time to get these just because. Because we've only got 12 lives, and who knows how difficult the next stage is going to be. That stage really was over and done within like 3 minutes. That was very short. Jump in. Wipe your brow. Alright, let's see what's going to be our next stage. I am going to end it after this one, though. I think 3 stages is a good time to leave it on. Generator room, okay. I can't honestly say I remember too much about that one, if anything, so this will be a new one for everybody. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.